I shared that I had gotten over 78 million views on one of my visibility channels and asked if individuals wanted to see the strategy that I used so they could do it too. And I got a resounding yes, show me how. So I am going to do a quick walkthrough of the exact steps that I took so you can do this as well. All right, with that, I'm going to share my screen. And this is actually in Giphy. So since that time, what you can see is I'm now up to 80.2 million views, and I have 48 GIFs that I have uploaded. Now, when this strategy was first shared with me, I thought, who the heck is ever going to post a GIF or look at a GIF? It doesn't matter. And then my mindset changed around that because so few people are using this strategy to help them build their brand in unique places and be found on platforms that you might not have been discovered before. So, with that, I want to take you through this. And if you scroll down, you're going to see in this dashboard, back in March is when I started, I had 40 views. The magic really started happening around June. And let me see if I can pull it up here. And that's when things started taking off. So you can see all the views that have resulted from it. Now, the reason why, and this was purely by accident when I did this, it was a Saturday. I went on to Giphy. I looked to see what the trending hashtags were. And I took a photo of my cat and did a boomerang. And yes, she does sit up on her back legs on occasion. It has over 79 million views. Then you can see from the rest of my GIFs that are of me, I have 80,000 views, 55,000, just keep going on down. In fact, the 4th of July, that was another trending word. Thought I would capitalize on it. But some of these are pretty new to posting and they're getting thousands of views. So when you scroll down, this is the first thing that you want to look for down here at the bottom. So trending searches, that's what I did on that Saturday. And the GIF simply says, happy Saturday. I need to go back and make one for happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and a happy Catterday as well. But I just saw that happy Saturday was a trending search. Now, the other thing that you may not realize too is this is how you can be found is content gaps. So within here, like here's one, the word over on the right is wink. So I recorded a 30-second video and I'm going to show you how to upload this so you can do this as well. And it's so easy to do. GIFs will take you minutes, but the thing is if they're tagged properly and if you have your website, and it could be, your business website. If you don't have a website built, it could be to one of your social media channels where people can find you, the one that you most use. But you have an ability to get your brand out there by having that URL. Something else I want to point out is to be a creator on Giphy, you have to upload 5 GIFs to start, and then they will approve your account as a creator account. In mine, it took less than 24 hours for them to do that. As I said, I started in March and I thought, who could possibly ever use GIFs as a strategy, but it works. All right. So what you do is you simply click the create button. I'm going to walk you through the process. And so here is wink. And the other thing I'm going to tell you too is there are times you've got to be willing to put yourself out there. I am open to using the trending and getting my face out there versus being afraid to get on camera because you never know where people are going to find you. All right. So once you get that done, then you come over here to decorate and then you can put a caption in, simply wink. You have the opportunity, the same thing, like if you're doing Instagram reels, TikTok, whatever, that you can use that around, in different places. So you can just move that around. You can go in here and do wavy if you want, sparkle, rainbow, look at all the different things, animation, none. Then you can change this and it will be different fonts as well. So that's the big thing is think about as you're looking at this meme, what's going to stand out. Now, since I happen to have on my Decide shirt, then you might change the color so it stands out. Anyway, this is something that you can play around with. All right, so once that's done, then continue to upload. And I'm not going to put it in a collection. I'm going to upload it to Giphy. Now, this is where a couple of important steps come into play. So once this is uploaded, then you're going to click on this little button, and this is where you add your source link. So for me, it's going to be my website, 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓. So that way, if you've got, like I said, it could be a website. If you want to drive people to a particular social media channel, go for it. But it's super important to put in the source URL. Now, this is where tags come into play. And along with putting their suggested tags, you don't have to do all of them. First, since wink is a word that is possibly, it could trend if you get that out, that I'm using that. I'm going to use happy, funny, reaction, throw in laughing. So this way, go ahead and put those in here. And then you're going to see underneath that they're going to show up. All right. The other thing you want to do too is add your name. And when I do that, I add my name in 2 separate words. I also add it as one word together. So it depends on, and you can see this like Joyce Layman with a space, Joyce Layman together. The other thing that I do too is I always add business coach, marketing coach, and brand coach. You could add visibility coach. So think about your business, what you do, and what words pertain to that, because depending on when somebody is searching for a gift, they could accidentally find you based on the tags that are there. So once that's done, as I said, get in as many tags as possible, put in your URL, you're good to go. And then now you can see that all of these things are in, and then this GIF is going to be uploaded. And you're going to be set. With that, you can also download these to your phone. You can post them to different social media channels to kind of get things going. But I simply say get them out there. That's the big thing. Oh, something else that I want to point out as well is make sure that when you are in the creation mode, go into your settings as well. And this is where you want to make sure you've got your username, but get your about, get your value statement put in as well. And then that way you've got your website. You can put in other social links as well so people can find you. As I said, you never know where somebody might be searching to find you in that regard. All right, so back over to dashboard. So your first steps with this is set up a Giphy account. Super simple to do. It is free. Then you're going to create 5 GIFs. Easy enough. Go into your phone, look at photos that you've already done just to get approved as a creator account. If you want to get approved quickly, set up a creator account. Then go in and look at the videos. I mean, I go down to trending words. Like here's one with watermelon. Seriously, I have a watermelon on my counter. I'm going to see if possibly that's going to work. So we've got trending searches. So these are all hump day, Wednesday, good night. But the big one, go over to content gaps, because this is where, and if you just click on this icon, it's going to say highly searched terms, need more results. So if you're one of the first to fill the gaps with relevant content from your channel, then that can also help you to get to that point where you are viral. And as I said, as you're going through this, if for any reason that, for example, Gabby, she's had so many views on this one GIF that I am going to go back and create a happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and create for every day of the week using the same image. You can use the same image. And this was actually a boomerang shot. And I'm also going to put up happy Catter Day and then add those additional tags to it. But like I said, my account has been here since March. 80,000 views. Where else are you going to get 80,000 views unless you happen to go viral on TikTok or an Instagram reel? Your typical social platforms are not going to do that. So this is why it is super important to get your name out there. So with that, you now have your steps to get your Giphy channel started, Remember, 5 gifts to be approved as a creator. Play around with it, get silly. The gifts that I have seen tend to be, I don't want to say outrageous, but it's like, let your personality shine. If you're a little bit more introverted, I understand this is going to be tough to do. As an example, maybe if you're a personal trainer, yoga teacher, if you're doing something, say, I know we've got, health coaches in our Facebook group, we've got a lot of different coaches. You could also have somebody take a picture of you. So say, as a health coach, be in the kitchen chopping up vegetables, right? Watermelon is a word, then get a watermelon. Okay, it's a fruit, but still have somebody take that 30-second video of you. The shorter the video, the better. Makes it easier to upload, and then play around with it and see what happens. But this content is so good to be able to post out on your social media channels, because then people are going to go, how did you do that? How did you create that? And it creates a buzz around your brand. So with that, I said I would keep it short, and hopefully this is going to give you insight so you can create a gift that also gets millions of views. So be sure to join, if you haven't already, my online collective Facebook group. And I've got the links in YouTube, or follow me, connect with me on social, and then tag me when you've created your gifts, because I would love to see what